Watcher, it's a cold Sunday morning. I've got up to show you a tool haul that I got actually last Sunday. I went to the car boot last Sunday. I've not managed to put this video together until then. Got a few bits and pieces, quite a load of what people would call junk, but some nice junk, and certainly look less junky once they've been polished up. Let's have a look at what we got. So the first item we got was this little pointing trowel. It's a very, very diddy one. You can see here it's only, what are we looking at? 150mm, in case the Americans are out there. 6 inches long. What I like about this is brass or bronze, so it's not your normal standard sort of stainless steel, so that'll polish up nicely. Probably not much use for using, but a nice little tool to have. Nice good looking thing there. Second item. Now, I'm tempted to do a tool addict type competition here. Guess the price, but I think there's a big clue there. This is massive. It's, you know, it's what we're talking about here. We're talking about 6 inches long. Works well. These sort of things come in useful all the time. You know, always come in handy, don't they? This was 10p. The little pointing trowel, 10p. This was £2. I didn't argue about that. Next item, I bought these two items off a guy. I think I paid 50p for both of them. We got a small bradawl, good condition. The handle's in good condition. I think that says Marples. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look at the maker's mark, see if that says that. But it's in good condition. I don't normally go. I like wooden tools. I love wooden tools, wooden handles. But on bradawls, I tend to go for the plastic ones, because when you start pushing them in, you shorten this bit. This actually goes inside the wood. The ones I've got a wooden one and a plastic one. Plastic one works wonderfully, but these ones tend to shorten. But for 20p, I thought, you know, I can't say no to that, can I? And I also got from the same guy. This was 20p as well. One of these King Dick type wrenches. I don't know if there's a maker's mark on it. Can't see it, but then it's covered in rust and grime. We got anything there? I think it's so dirty and grimy it doesn't actually twist. But for 20p, I thought, you know, whack that in the evaporust, hit it with a wire wheel, see if we can get it working. If not, I haven't really lost much of my 20p. Next guy I went to, got this lovely palette knife. Again, wooden handle, pretty good. Got a little bit of a gap here, so there's a little bit of a resto needed there, but that should come up quite nice. There's a nice bit of metal there, nice bit of steel, and it's smooth. Yeah, it's got a few marks on it, but again, put that in the evaporust, that might come up nicely. Handle's in pretty good shape. Once we take the paint off, put a little bit of ball linseed oil on there. That will come up nicely. 20p. Who can say no to 20p for that? Next item. This is a footprint wrench. We've got the original foot there. Hasn't got the original nut. There's no footprint on there. But I think this was 30p. So 50p spent by that guy. In pretty good condition. The nut's free flowing. Pretty happy with that. Got some other ones of these. I've yet to get a footprint wrench with the actual original footprint nut there, so looking for one of those. Hopefully that will come along soon. Next item, found the old ratchet screwdriver. I don't know if that's a Stanley Yankee or not. What does it say there? It's got some marks on there. Is that upside down? No, can't make that out on video. Have a look. But yeah, ratchets both ways. Adjust this, ratchets back, put it in the centre position. It's just a solid screwdriver. Handle needs a little bit of work there, but that's nothing that can't come up. You can put some filler in there, cramp it up. Got a little bit of a split on the casing here, but that won't stop this being used. It's a nice little screwdriver. It works nicely. A little bit of work needed on the tip. Can file that down, get that to a nice flat point again. That's no problem at all. Nothing that the grinding stone can't sort out. Bought myself another one of these, another nice timber handle one, a round file. That is probably about 12 inches long, is it? 12. Yeah, 12 inches long. It's in good nick. The handle's in good order. Just needs a little bit of a go with the fold card and maybe the wire wheel. We'll get that back to good order. Put a little bit of ball linseed on the handle. And a gentleman's saw. This was the last in the lot from this particular seller. It's got a hard back. Don't know how many points per square inch. I can put that in there. I won't count now, but I can. Oops, I hope I go on to the inches, wouldn't it? Count these up and put it on the video for you. Gentleman's saw, most likely a dovetail saw or talon saw. Pretty good wooden handle on it. Again, that will come up nicely. Get the rust off of this. Those three items, the dovetail saw, the wrench here, and the footprint, I think I got those for £3, so £1 each, so I wasn't too displeased about that. Next seller, I've got two items off of him. Another round Rasp file, this one in good order as well. This time it's 12, about 14 and a half inches long. Handle's got a flat spot there, but that will come out. We can rasp that out, get that flat. Get that handle's nice actually. Got the ferrule there, which will come up nice. Again, this will be a nice little file. I quite like the round files. Been collecting those recently. And the obligatory wooden rule with the brass. Don't know if this will come up. Put a bit of brass on that, see what happens. This one's in fairly good order. Clean this off. I'm thinking about just cleaning this off with a cotton wool bud and some mineral oil, some terps, or probably some white spirit, something like that. If anyone's got any advice on the best way to clean these up, please leave a comment leave a comment down below. So I don't want to take off all the marks, all the writing. Be good to get a bit of advice on the best way to clean these timber ones up. So that was an item with what was the other item I bought? Oh, was it the saw? No, it was the longer round file and the wooden rule. I do love these wooden rules. They were together. I think they were £1 for the two items. Next seller I went to, I got this. It is a war issue made by Richardson, and it's got this on it. I've never seen one of these before. Tent. It says tent. You see that? Tent Sheffield. I've never seen one of these. All of my ones are Abingdon or King Dick. Again, it doesn't work at the moment. It's seized shut, but I thought that was quite nice. Little small one, little diddy one. It is 4.5 inches long. So that's a beauty. I enjoy that. A little bit of resto work there, and a tent mark. Never seen one of these. And I got another one. This was rusty to hell, but this is a. It says British made. At the top it says. I don't know. I can't make it out. Everyone see what that says? Is it a Ford? Sure, that'd be American made if it was Ford. I don't know. 25, 12, something. I'll have a look at that, get the rust off, see what it says. And this is most likely a 4 inch as well. A little bit rustier. This one actually goes up and down. So whack that in the evaporus, see what the maker's marks are. And those two together, he wanted £3. So I said to him, throw this one in as well. And he agreed to it. So this is a slightly different version on those. I've not really had a look at these yet, so I don't know what the maker's marks are. I don't know if you can see anything there. That one stay there. Steel. I'm sure that's not the company name. Steel. Again, bit rusted. A little bit of paint all over it. Throw that in the evaporus. Give it a while. We'll see what comes up. it's a little bit stuck at the moment. It's for the gunk and all that up. See what happens. So those three together were £3. Then I come across a store that sells new stuff. Now I hate these places that sell new stuff because they always sell your parkside drill bits that you can buy in Lidl for $3.99 for £5 and stuff. But they had this Gorilla Glue. You see epoxy, and I know these are about £8. But you can see there, £3.50. He only had one of them, otherwise I'd have bought a lot more from him. £3.50 for epoxy resin Gorilla Glue. That's a pretty good value. That's under half price. So I couldn't stick that in my bag quick enough. And the last stall, the guy was a proper tool seller. We don't often find those in Hertfordshire. Normally it's people selling clothes and kids' toys, and then they got a few toys in the side, a few tools in the side, and it's a pain in the backside. So, but he was quite expensive. But I like his stuff. He had this bigger footprint wrench. See the footprint there? I don't think that's a footprint logo on there. I'm struck lucky if it is. Got my first ever footprint wrench with an actual original, but I don't think it is original. If anyone knows, leave a comment down and below for the bigger footprint wrench. Now this is 9 inches long. It's in good order. The teeth are pretty good. You see there, all the way. Yeah, put that in the evaporator, sit it with a while, we'll polish it up a little bit, that will come up nice. Might even use the old birchwood casing on that to black it up. £3 he wanted for that, and he wouldn't budge. It was a hard sale. And then I got this bigger auto wrench. I think this might be a King Dick, some of my other ones. I'm not sure. What's this say there? I'll make that out. Steel. Just says steel, does it? Anyone make out a maker's mark on there? Don't know. That's slightly bigger. It's a little bit of a nice item. 6.5 inches long. Feels really heavy in the hand, that one. Not sure there's any maker's marks or anything. Some of these have got war issue marks on them. Probably missed that. I think £3 for that as well. And then I picked this up. I said, let me guess how much you want for that. He said, so he laughed and he said, no, not £3. He said, you can have that for £2. I said to him, £6 for the lot. He hummed and hawed. He agreed to it. So I got the larger auto wrench, the footprint spanner, and this, an inside, I think you call these calipers, don't you? It's a bit early in the morning, put my mind to it. Inside caliper. He said he used to be an engineer. He had loads of calipers there, but this was probably the best example. He said, I've not used that for many years when I used to work as a mechanical engineer. I haven't got an inside caliper. I've been looking for one, and a decent outside one as well. A couple of tools I don't have in the workshop, and these, one of them, these work well. Don't know if there's any maker's marks on them. What we got there? Summit. There's Summit on there. Looks like India. Does that say India? Summit India, perhaps. Summit India, yeah. So I guess these are made by a company called Summit. And the thumb turn works okay. Works in small increments. I like those. That'll come in handy. And they are, what have we got here? 7 inches long. So the larger auto wrench, the footprint wrench, and this £6. So not too bad a haul. Well, thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done yet, please subscribe and hit the bell button, and I'll try to produce a few more videos in a little bit more shorter order than I have done recently. Take it easy. See ya!